Hey everybody, welcome back to the Inner Ivy. As you can see, we're out in the pool again today on the grind. Today I'm going to talk to you about 6 super simple steps to snake diet success. A bunch of you have asked me some questions about the snake diet and about the specifics of what I'm doing, so I figured I'd put together something to make it easy for everybody that's just starting or who needs a little bit more encouragement along their journey. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. Like I said, I did not weigh in today. We're not weighing in until Saturday. After yesterday, that little weight gain, not put myself through that. So let's get right into everything. Come in close and let's talk about this for a minute. I'm going to tell you a couple things that are going to help you in your journey. And if you stick through to the end of the video, at the very end, I'm going to give you a little something extra, a little bonus that's going to help no matter what situation you're in, no matter what you're coming across. All right, so just stay tuned for that. Number one thing we want to talk about. If you see me looking down, guys, today I actually wrote something down. Can you believe it? First thing I want to talk about is finding your Wham. This is just my little acronym that I came up with, and I call it this because sometimes when you figure out the information, it's like wham, right in your face, dude. It smacks you right in the face. So that's something for you to look forward to. But basically, to get where you're going, you're gonna have to know where you're starting from. So this is what this means. You're gonna take and you're gonna find your weight, your height, your age, and think about how much movement you actually put in during the day. All right? You're gonna figure out these things because you're gonna need that information to figure out two simple calculations that are gonna help you along your journey. All right? What you're gonna figure out first is your BMR, okay? What that stands for is basal metabolic rate. And what that number is if you were just like me, how I was a couple years ago, laying in bed all day, what your body would actually burn just based off of how heavy you are, how old you are, and how tall you are. The second thing you need to find is your TDEE. What that stands for, and I'll show you on the screen, is total daily energy expenditure. What that is how much energy you burn based off of those same measurements and the activity that you do, how active you are in a day. Once you get those, I'm gonna list some websites down in the description for you so you can go and actually run a little calculator. It'll help you get those numbers. Once you get those numbers, you're gonna move to our second step. And that's building a foundation. What that means is you're re-sculpting your whole body. You're gonna rebuild your whole life to get where you want to go. So you need a strong foundation to stand on. And the way that you do that is you find other people that have done the things that you want to do to some degree with some kind of success, and you reach out to those people and you build a community and you get some friends, whatever it is. You got to build a foundation for you to stand on, because that's really going to be the defining factor throughout the whole journey. All right, so that takes us to step number 3. Step number 3 is sit down and write out a plan of action. Remember, I've always said that dieting is easier when you do it in black and white. So sit down, pen and paper, and write out a plan. There are tons of different ways for you to lose weight. This is my journey. That's just one way, right? Everybody's got their own path, but you have to figure out what that is. Write it down, set your goals, focus on that for a while, really think about it, and make it something that you're gonna be able to stick to. You know, in the beginning, we all get this feeling and we wanna go balls to the wall, you know, and we wanna get out there and push our hardest and stuff. And those are great aspirations, but sometimes you're setting yourself up for failure. So be reasonable. You know, you can always adapt this plan as you go on. That takes us to step number 4. And that gets really into the nitty gritty. This is something you guys aren't gonna like, all right? But you gotta cut the crap. You gotta go to your cabinets, go to your refrigerator. You gotta look through it, and anything that is processed or unnatural or full of frickin' sugar, just get rid of it, man. Or woman. Just get rid of it. I know what you're saying to me right now. I spent so much money. I bought all these snacks. I'm in quarantine. You know, I got all this food laying around. That's great. but none of that's gonna help you get where you wanna be. You know, you're gonna be a little ticked off when you go tomorrow and you open up that snack drawer and there's nothing in it, all right? It's not gonna be anything in it. You're gonna be a little mad. You're gonna be mad at me. You're gonna be mad at good old Mr. Chuckles, all right, for making you get rid of your stuff, but it's what's necessary. It has to be done. You know, there's a time and there's gonna be a place for those things, but the time is not now. Not when you're first starting out on a journey, not before you've built some resolve and some resiliency. It's just not time for that stuff, all right? So just cut it out, do it, rip the Band-Aid off, all right? Step number 5, and this is where I'm at right now. Just stop eating. Just stop eating. Yeah, I know. If Cole were here, that would have been the only tip in this video. Just stop eating, fatty. That's all you need to do. That'd be super simple, but I am trying to give you guys a little bit more to go on for those of us that need a little bit more guidance along our path. I believe that our body needs time to heal and to get rid of toxins that we take in and all this poison that we've put in our bodies from all this refined sugar and stuff. Like, we just have to have some time to heal from that. And that is what fasting does. It gives your system a break. Okay, so I think that no matter what plan you set out for yourself, it should include some time where you're not eating food. This helps develop a healthy relationship with food because you're not so reliant on something. You know, we get in a place where we start using food as a crutch, or we use it as an emotional release, and it's no longer just food because we need nutrition. It's food because we want to eat. So we need to take a break from that, step back away from food at least, you know, a couple times a month if you're just starting out. If you're going hardcore like me, I'm fasting 5 days a week, you know? So just spend some time letting your body heal and repair itself from all the junk that we've done. And when you do that, it has a great side effect. It gives you the power to say no to food. I would probably spend a lot more time on fasting, and I probably will in the future if you guys want to know more about that aspect of this journey. But go ahead and do some research. I'll put some links in the description for you, a couple places that I went and checked out fasting and what it does for us. And, you know, it goes against the norm like we've talked about many times in past episodes. But sometimes you have to go against the norm to get abnormal results. You know what I mean? I told you that at the end of this, there is a bonus tip coming up. So there will be 7 tips for you, but this is number 6, okay? And I think that this is probably one of the most important things. You have to stand up and do something. A plan of action is nothing without the actual action. You have to get out there and you have to do stuff. Find something you love to do. For me, it's the swimming pool. The swimming pool is the only place on earth that I feel weightless. And I feel like I can move unencumbered without fear of falling, without fear of anything that'll happen to me. Yeah, I could probably drown or get struck by lightning. It is kind of overcast today. But I'm not afraid to the point where I can't get out and move. I can't, you know, fear can petrify you, and fear can cause you to have tons of inaction. But I just encourage you to stand up and go do something. Do something about what you want. Like I promised, there's a bonus tip coming. Before I give you that tip though, if you guys can help me out, help support the channel by clicking down here, clicking on that like button and that subscribe button, because those things really do make all the difference. And please remember that I want to hear from you guys about the future of this channel. So please leave in the comments some things that you would like to see me do, okay? Because I want this channel to grow and evolve and become a community of people that really are focused on getting their health back together and getting their lives straightened out and doing all of the things they've ever dreamed of doing. To get out and really do something about the things that we want. And that's what I really want for this community. So let me know what you guys want. Now, the bonus tip like I promised, is don't let your setbacks stop you. This past week, you guys have been with me on the ride. I've put on some pounds this week. And for me, that's a setback. But I have learned so much about myself, about things I was doing wrong, about changes I need to make myself more successful. I have gained so much more than some weight on a scale this week. I've gained some strength. I've gained some stamina. I've gained some laps in the pool and a little more time standing. I know you guys don't always get to see that stuff. You know, it's hard to film everything when I'm doing it every day, but I'm doing it. And yeah, there's struggles and I'm having swelling and I have pain and I have all these things, but don't let your setbacks stop you from what you really want. You know what I mean? As long as you have the mindset that nothing will stop you, then you're gonna accomplish everything you want to accomplish. You will. Right now, for me, it's this journey. Look at this. I got a little bit, it's getting dark out here now, but I got a little bit of sun today. Might be paying for that one tomorrow morning. But, you know, we're still standing and we're still going strong. And I appreciate you guys standing with me and sharing with me in this journey. I really do. It means a lot to me. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do a little more working out and then call it a night. Tomorrow's weigh-in day, so we'll see what happens. Till tomorrow, I'll be seeing you.